Henderson was different from the rest of us. He'd trade anything he owned if he thought he could come out a little ahead. Henderson and Lizzie married long before I came along. By the time my memory started, his story was already strong. He wasn't like the other boys who stuck to what they knew. He traded teams and wagons like the seasons running through. One week he'd drive the finest pair in all the countryside. Next week the sorriest mules you ever saw a man decide. 'Cause Henderson was a trader, born to bargain, born to roam. Always swapping, always trying, never still enough for home. From wagons, crops to horses, if there was profit in the air, Henderson was a trader, and he'd trade you fair and square. Owned a little country store once, sold it just to move again. Packed the family up for Oklahoma, then back to Arkansas again. Back and forth they traveled, chasing luck or maybe hope. Never stayed too long in one place, always moving on the slope. But through it all he worked the mills, planers, saws and wheels. Cotton gins and lumber stacks were steady in his deals. 'Cause Henderson was a trader, born to bargain, born to roam. Always swapping, always trying, never still enough for home. From wagons, crops to horses, if there was profit in the air, Henderson was a trader, and he'd trade you fair and square. Daddy owned a sawmill once, and Henderson was his right-hand man. Learned to run a cotton gin like few others in the land. Later years he'd head to West Texas every fall, ginning cotton past New Year's till the last bale left the hall. Hard work mixed with trading made the shape of how he grew. A man with hands like timber and a grin that always knew. 'Cause Henderson was a trader, born to bargain, born to roam. Always swapping, always trying, never still enough for home. From wagons, crops to horses, if there was profit in the air, Henderson was a trader, and he'd trade you fair and square. He and Lizzie raised 3 boys, Floyd, Keenan, and young Joe. No daughters running round the yard, but those boys learned where to go. Learn the work and learn the wander, learn the value of a deal. Learn that life is sometimes measured not in land, but how you feel. And though they settled finally in Oklahoma's dust and sun, you could see that trading sparkle in the eyes of everyone. 'Cause Henderson was a trader, born to bargain, born to roam. Always swapping, always trying, never still enough for home. But for all his restless footsteps, one thing stayed honest and fair: Henderson was a trader, and he'd trade you fair and square.